Hi, good morning. Just wanted to make a quick video. So last night, I went to, I think it was like Venice Beach, and, because it was a full moon, I was able to, attend a meditation thing where it was like a group setting, and it was like you would pick like a tarot card, yeah, and we did some like feathering, smudging, and things like that, and it was really cool. And we were able to, like, I don't know, everybody wrote on a piece of paper about so beautiful, Harley girl. A piece of paper about, what they're letting go, because the full moon was in Sagittarius, which is like a forward moving direction, and it is now in Gemini, which I think it was more of Gemini was, what was it? Damn, I can't think of what it was. Gemini is like more what was it? I can't remember right now. Anyways, it changed with the full moon, and oh no, it's not in Gemini. I'm sorry. It's in come on, Pisces. Okay. And Pisces is like fluidity, like it's like, go with the flow type thing. Like it just kind of molds into wherever it goes, which is really cool. I like that because it's like adaptability. It's like, a lot of us who have been through some shit, and like, I don't know, life just takes us everywhere, and so you're able to, adapt wherever you go. And so I like that. And I'm excited because I'm looking forward towards, like, business ventures, like, I don't know, meeting business partners and, investors, because, like, I have, a lot I want to share with the world, and I haven't yet. And, I mean, I hear a little bits and pieces, but, like, God's has given me, a lot of gifts, and, the ability to take my experience, all my experiences through life, and then, like, be able to really actually help in a way that I know I can through my experiences, through all the rehabilitation centers that I've been in, from addiction to all the institutions, all the mental institutions, all the homeless shelters. I just know all the ins and outs, and what would be so much better to actually help people, so they don't just keep going in and out, and not just that, but the last experiences I've had through the jails and prison and all that stuff. But the last experiences I've had were horrible, because I couldn't believe the trauma. It was totally traumatic. I'm terrified. I've been scared. I've never been scared in my entire life of anything, and I've been living in fear because I went to some place called Salus Care, and somehow I got Baker acted, which I haven't been in years and years, but I don't know, because I'm a little different, and I don't know, I'm not like everybody. I walk up to trees and talk to squirrels and, just weird shit, but some people think it's, whatever. So I got Baker acted, and it was a not okay experience. I mean, it was horrible, like, as in, the first, 30 minutes I was there, I had no rights. First of all, I didn't want to kill, or I didn't want to hurt anybody or myself, so I shouldn't have been Baker acted. So I was arrested in handcuffs, and I said, for once, I was like, what was my charge? Like, what did I do? And they couldn't tell me, so they brought me to a mental institution and Baker acted me. And I was terrified. And I had reason to be, because what happened was, They shot me up. They had a needle, and they didn't even give it. I said, "What are you doing?" And they held me down, and I said, "What are you doing?" I said, I don't agree to that. I don't know what that is, but I said, I have rights, and I'm not gonna get shot in the arm with that. I'm not, don't do that." And I was crying. I said, please don't put that in my arm. I don't know what that is. And they didn't tell me what it is. And I was so upset. I said, please don't put that in my arm. I don't know what that is. And they shot me up with it and threw me in a room, isolation or seclusion, whatever, until I passed out. The next day, they were doing it to other people. Anytime we had any emotion or anything, we're in a mental institution. I mean, we have emotions. No schedule except for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But on the walls, it had all of our rights, and it on like in paper, on the paper it had our rights, disability rights, all that stuff, human rights. I mean, civil rights, anything, all the rights. We didn't have any, and it was really sad because I was watching people getting shot up and thrown in seclusion and put like in like these traps, like they strap you down and all this stuff. Why? Because we're having emotions and thoughts. And the thing is what upsets me most is you have all these people working there, yet nobody's talking to you. And, I don't know, bring you outside. I mean, anything. Coloring book. Anything. But no. And like there's a schedule that says we have this class or this group. No. None of that happened. The people were sitting in groups. Like literally, they kept us in our rooms or whatever until we had to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's it. I mean, there was no schedule. So therefore, we're going nuts. We don't know what pills you're giving us. We don't know what you're shooting us up with. And every time we have an emotion, I mean, there was people that literally had no clue what was going on. Like, literally because they're just so drugged up that they just don't know what's going on at all. Like, it's completely blank. And, it's fucking scary, that's scary, and sad, and I want to help, like this, I want to have justice. I want justice for not just me, but for everybody, it's like, those are the people that have the most magic. I mean, hello, that's why they keep them drugged up, and that's why they, they're trying to steal our magic, and they have yet to steal mine, and if anything, mine's growing rapidly over the last year. I mean, I didn't know I was intuitive. I didn't know I was a healer. I didn't know that I was, I had psychic abilities. I did not know I could read tarot. I didn't know I was so connected to God and the spirit world and my ancestors and, the angels, Michael, Angel Michael, Raphael, I mean, there's so many things that I've discovered just because I isolated myself and did nothing but connect with myself and, the spirit world. And it was scary. I met the darkness. I met, and the thing is like, it's really cool is during this full moon, I was able to really connect with Hecate. And if you don't know who Hecate is, please look her up and read about her because she's freaking amazing. Then I, a couple moons ago, I was able to connect with Durga. She's amazing, powerful, some powerful women. I believe I was able to connect with them, and they empowered me, And then I want to see the other. I was able a while back. Sometime in the beginning, I was really able to connect with Buddha, and that was like so amazing experience. And what's this car doing here? I don't know, who knows? I'm paranoid. Anyways. So then I was, Jesus has been huge in my life, Jesus is, just, I love the way he lives. He's, the story about Jesus, I feel like I really, if anything, would love to, live like him. Just a beautiful person, beautiful spirit, this beautiful soul. And you know, and I'm thinking about who I was connecting with. You know, I think so far those were like the biggest, you know, ones so far that I really connected with. You know, God, oh my God, he is so beautiful. God has, literally my name, Alicia, means protected by God, so I just think that's so cool, and I've been protected, you know. I'm getting more clarity, because I was confused as shit for a while there, just throughout life, really, but I'm gaining more clarity, and things are getting more clear, and I'm excited for just life, you know. What's next? You know, I wonder, what's next? I'm not really sure, but I have some ideas. I know I'm a creator, just like you are. Everybody is. And everybody is magic. You just gotta reach in deep and really get to know yourself and what you want out of life. And, you know, we're all vessels, and so you can connect with yourself and God, you know, meditate and go inside. I'm sure we could all find what we're meant to do, you know, what our destinies is, you know, and if you want to actually pursue it or not, you know, it's up to you, but I know I do. I've always wanted to make a difference and make an impact in the world, you know, always felt that big pull. And I've had my own struggles. I do believe that many of my struggles are part of, you know, the plan, the mission, the purpose, my purpose. You know, my destiny, what I'm meant to do. So I'm hanging in there, and I'm just pushing forward every day, and I will continue. I'll never give up, and as long as I'm alive, I will do my best, you know. And not every day is, you know, you know, a good day. I've had the good days, the bad days, the ups and downs, the twists and turns, and shit, I'm trying to navigate it as best as I can, but I'm starting to learn that if I can get out the way, like literally just get out the way, dude, like Lish, get out the way, you know, put the ego in the back seat and let my higher self drive. I mean, legit, like, connect with God and stuff and go inward and just kind of like just shut the world off a little, because like the spirit world will guide us. And I'm getting really good at that, I think. So I'm proud of myself for how much I've overcame and where I was, and holy shit, where I am now. Maybe it doesn't look like it to the outside world. I don't give a shit. But for me, I have made some leaps. Oh, baby, I've made some huge ass jumps, man, and rapidly have grown. I mean, big time. And I'm really excited for life, because I do feel like all the stuff, you know, that has happened, I don't feel like I'm going to continue to go through that anymore, which is like, what a relief, right? Because what's next is my destiny, you know, what I came here for. So I trust God. I believe, I trust, and I will continue to do that. I have faith, and so, boom. And then, you know, I did have this experience recently for like I was like driving in North Carolina, because the, you know, storm, mandatory evacuation or whatnot, and, you know, I stopped in South Carolina, and I don't know, I was at a grocery stop or whatever, and I was checking out my car, and it just didn't feel right, like the steering wheel or whatever. So anyways, there's a big stick like under my car. So I you know, went to the bathroom in the grocery store. You know, there's people down there. I said, you know, can I use the restroom? And they said yes, and I was polite, and, you know, I'm me, so I look a little crazy, whatever. I am a little nuts, so, but no reason to lock me up. I mean, they could have asked me to leave or something if they didn't want me there, but nobody said anything, so, I don't know, I was in the bathroom, and, yeah, 2 cops came in, barging in, like, talking about, you know, I was trying to pee, dude. I was like, what the heck? What did I do? 2 male cops at that. Just poking and prodding, you know, just trying to get a reaction out of me, which is bullshit. But I didn't react. What I did was, I know I was up for a long time. I was also dealing with a medical emergency, like big time. I had an infection, and it was like one that could kill you and go to your heart. Like even they said that at the emergency room. They said if you don't get antibiotics in you right now, like it could kill you. It could go straight to your heart. And I've had a friend actually been in the hospital, like almost died for 4 months. You know, it's like a big thing. The infection, MRSA, like staph infection turned into MRSA, cellulitis, all that shit. Anyways. I was going through a lot. I was stressed out. I was alone. I was trying to figure out where the hell I was going. And it was late at night. I haven't slept. You know, I was dealing with the infection. So I wasn't all there. Plus, I'm 100%. You know, I'm mentally ill. Okay, so like, hello, like they didn't even ask that. They didn't. They just assumed that I was a disorderly misconduct, whatever that is. So they brought me to jail. They were mean as hell. And I was crying. I was trying to tell them, I'm dealing with a medical emergency. I'm on my way to the hospital. I need to get antibiotics. They didn't listen. They laughed, if anything. That's what they do. People laugh at it. It's like they laugh at the pain. I don't understand that. I really don't. That's pure evil. There's nothing about that makes any sense to me, and it never will. So, anyways, they threw me in isolation, like they always do, and it's not okay. It's affected me a lot, which has made me who I am, which is a beautiful person. But I'm saying, like, it affects the psyche, the emotions, everything, the nervous system. And, so, yeah, I mean, all I'm trying to say is, I had a horrible experience. It wasn't just that. They threw me in isolation, and, did not give me, even though I was telling them, I was trying to talk to them, they completely ignored me. Laughed, pointed, whatever. And I was saying, I need my mental health medication. I need my, because I did end up getting my antibiotics before I went. I must have, because I had my antibiotics in my backpack. That was my first stop at the first emergency room. And so I was telling him, hey, like, and I felt like I was dying, and my whole body was turning like red patches. You could see that I was not okay. So not only did they not feed me, they also did not give me my mental health medication when I asked, nor did they give me my antibiotics. Okay? They didn't feed me. They didn't give me toilet paper. I mean, just the whole bit. Like, they do. And I've dealt with this before. It's like because I'm mentally ill, I'm not good enough to eat or have toilet paper. Because I don't know what's going on. And I do know what's going on. I'm so aware it's not even funny that it makes me emotional. And I have so many thoughts, and I feel so much that you can't handle that because you don't. You just don't. You just don't care. You're evil. Like, I don't get that. So, either way, I'm not going to shut that off. If anything, you know, I'm not going to hide it. I'm going to find the people that love me for exactly who I am. And I know they're out there because, well, I just do. I feel connected. So, I'm going to go out into the world and start connecting. You know, not everybody's gonna, you know, match my energy, and that's okay. You know, I love me today. I do. I love me so fucking much. I mean, I am the most interesting person I've ever met. And, you know, every day's different. I love that. I've always liked that. And, so, either way, you know, this is me. Just woke up, and, I'm gonna go exploring, see what the day has for me, you know. I already took the cats outside for a little bit, and, you know, held them, just kind of showed them the trees, and, you know, they just, well, looking at the sun and the moon, and I feel like this is a new start of the day. I don't know why or how, but it's just something about today that made me want to do a video and share a little bit, you know. I don't know. I mean, look at this guy. Oh, little Ellen guy. Hello. Yeah, and that's another thing. Anunnaki has been with me, I think, the last couple of days too. Like, it's part of my tribe. Not just that, the Pleiadians, big time. I mean, I'm a Lyran, which is, like a hybrid lion from Lyra. And, I do believe I've been to Atlantis and Lemuria and a lot of places. I'm excited to look at actually past life regression. I feel like is the next kind of step. There's a place called Wild Ginger Apothecary, something like that. I'm close. Anyways, it's in Sarasota, Florida, and they do that kind of stuff like past life regression, quantum healing, stuff like that. And I'm really wanting to dive into that. I've done my own healing on my own isolation, but like there's meditations. There's an app called Empower You, and so I've dug into that and watched Gaia and learned a lot about a lot of things, nervous system regulation, yoga, breathing, pranayama, things like that. But like I'm always wanting more. I'm always wanting to grow and just healing. I've learned about something that was really interesting that I would love to talk about at another time, but it's like about Gaia, like about the ancestry line on your mother's side, and like the healing part of that. There's a lot there that I'd like to talk about, maybe next time, but some big stuff. And I love all you guys so much, and wherever you're at in your journey, wherever your path leads you, connect with yourself, but go inward, connect with your higher self, because your higher self is going to know more about just what's going on. Maybe direct you a little bit, but I'm here. I'm queer. No, I just have a lot inside of me that I'm wanting to share with the world, and I suggest that we all do it. Share with each other, and I mean that's what's helped me. I mean so much. I mean all the YouTube and the Instagram. The beautiful souls that I'm connecting with and listening to has also guided me, because the ether like literally is a thing too. Like it is part of it. Like the manifestation of where you're at in your journey will mirror, not just people, like everything, and the magic is manifesting. So we all have it in us. So we gotta figure out what we want exactly. And I have not yet to do that. I mean, I know I have some ideas, but like a vision board and putting it on paper and shit, and like really believing that is gonna get, that's what you'll get. I believe that's what we'll get. So it's a knowing as well, but the belief, our beliefs is what creates our reality. So I don't know, love you guys.